The episode starts with Hira talking in the hospital corridor. Oren says to Hira, "Why are you doing this behind my back?" Oren asks Hira, "Why you hid what happened to me?" Meanwhile, the doctor came to Oren and Hira. The doctor leaves after saying that Ali is fine. Oren leaves without speaking to Hira again. On the other hand, Kenan and Nursa continued their conversation in the room. After a while, Kenan leaves Nursa's room. When Nursa was alone in the room, she started thinking about Kenan. Nursa is complimented by Kenan that her smile is very beautiful. Nursa began to question her own feelings. Why is my heart pounding? Why am I thinking about Kenan? She began to ask herself. After a while, Kenan brought Nursa some orange juice that he had prepared himself. Nursa covered her blanket so as not to be seen by Kenan. Kenan left the room. After Kenan left, Nursa started thinking about the time she spent with Kenan again. On the other hand, while Afif and Oren were in Ali's room, Hira entered the room. Ali asked Hira, "The doctor said I was fine, but why are you still sad?" Hira answered Ali that she was very happy. Oren and Afif looked at Hira angrily as if Hira was their enemy. After a while Oren left the room to take care of the discharge procedures. Ali was finally able to leave the hospital and return to her room. Oren carefully put Ali to bed. Hira told Oren to help Ali. Oren angrily said no to Hira. Ali said to Oren, "Why are you angry with Hira?" Ali told Oren that I want to go to the bakery. Oren told Ali that if you want to go somewhere again, you have to tell me. On the other hand, Rashid made plans to take his wife's bracelet. Razat massaged his wife's arm and tried to take the bracelet from her hand. On the other hand, while Nursa is dealing with her cell phone, Kenan knocks on the door and enters the room. Nursa covers herself again to avoid talking to Kenan. Kenan left the room and sat at his desk in the office. Kenan began to wonder why Nursa was acting like that. Oren and Hira were still in Ali's room. Oren suddenly left the room angrily after talking briefly with Ali. Hira immediately followed Oren out. Hira tries to talk to Oren but Oren avoids talking to Hira. Oren approached Afif and Pariha who were sitting in the hall. Oren asked Afif how Sihanger got into the house. Afif told Oren that he saw Sihanger and Hira talking in the garden of the mansion. Afif told Oren that Sihanger was carrying pictures that he had drawn. Afif quickly told Oren that he kicked Sihanger out of the mansion. Oren grew angry and left the hall. Hira called Oren and said, "Let me tell the story." But Oren didn't care about Hira at all. Rashid finally managed to steal his wife's bracelet. But the little girl saw Rashid taking the bracelet. Rashid warns the little girl not to tell anyone about the incident. Fariha comes to visit Kenan and Nursa. Oren calls Yavuz on the phone while he is in the study. Oren told Yavuz to investigate how Sihanger entered the mansion. Oren told Yavuz to fire the security guard at the door. Hira sat alone on the mansion's garden bench. Hira shed tears because Oren didn't believe her. Hira told herself that now I was alone in the world. After a while, Moses came to Hira. Moses tried to help Hira. But Hira did not tell Moses her problem. Moses said to Hira, "I am always ready if you need help," and Moses left. Hira recently began to remember the incident when Oren was angry with her and didn't believe her. When Hira recalled the incident, she began to cry even harder. Fariha brought soup for Nursa. Fariha took Nursa's temperature and saw that it was very high. Fariha immediately starts treating Nursa. At the big house, Neva came to Perihan while she was on the phone with Sihanger. Perihan told Neva that Oren had found out everything that had happened. Perihan told Neva that Oren and Hira were fighting now. Neva told Perihan that she had many new plans. Later in the day, Hira left the bedroom and went to the kitchen. At that moment Neva saw the phone in Hira's hand. Hira started preparing coffee for Oren in the kitchen. After a while Neva entered the kitchen. Neva asked the maid Haliz to make coffee. Neva secretly took Hira's cell phone that was on the table. Neva quickly left the kitchen saying that she didn't want coffee. Neva went to her room and connected Hira's phone to the computer. Neva makes the connection between the phone and the computer with the help of the person she is talking to on the phone. Neva sends a message to herself from the computer to check the connection. Neva can now access the messages on Hira's phone from the computer. When Rashid is about to put the fake bracelet on the table, his wife sees it. Rashid successfully deceives his wife. Nursa's body temperature drops and she regains consciousness. Fariha told Nursa that you always call Kenan's name when you are unconscious. After Fariha left, Nursa started to think about why she was calling Kenan's name. Nursa began to wonder if she was in love with Kenan. After a while Kenan came into the room. Hira brings the coffee she made to Oren. Oren says that he doesn't want the coffee without looking at Hira's face. As Hira was about to leave the room, she asked Oren if he didn't trust me. Hira tells Oren that if you don't trust me, we shouldn't get married. The movie continues and we'll see you in the next episode.